As we continue with this week called the Passion Week, as Jesus now has spent the night in Bethany, Jesus leaves Bethany heading back towards Jerusalem, and he sees the fig tree that just the day before he had cursed that fig tree. And a lot of that had to do with the fact that the falseness that the tree was letting on, dealing with the nation of Israel. And he takes this opportunity as he passes by this same fig tree and notices that it is withered, and his disciples notice this. He takes the opportunity to teach them about having faith in him. Jesus makes his way into the city of Jerusalem and finds his way in the temple where the Pharisees confront him. They begin to challenge his authority along with the Herodians and the Sadducees of the day, trying to entangle Jesus in his words. But in the end, no man was able to answer the questions that Jesus asked of them, and their questions to him stopped. And Jesus then weeps over the city of Jerusalem, not over buildings and structures, but over the people that he came to give his life for. And he pronounces some woes, some judgments that will come on his enemies. Sadly, as the day wears on, Jesus walks out of the temple for the last time in his earthly ministry. He then leaves the city, makes his way over to the Mount of Olives, and while he is there on the Mount of Olives, he delivers what is known as the Olivet Discourse. On this particular occasion, Jesus addresses the destruction of the temple. He deals with what the sign of his coming would be, and what the sign of the end of the world would be. And when Jesus had finished teaching on the Olivet Discourse, he then spoke of how that he would be betrayed into the hands of angry men, that his crucifixion was close. And as Jesus finishes this long day, many call the busy day of the Passion Week, Jesus then makes his way back to Bethany to spend the evening. If you would like to read the scriptures that pertain to this particular day and the week of Passion of Christ, you can go to Matthew chapters 21 to 26, also in Mark's Gospel, chapters 11 through 14, and Luke's Gospel, chapters 20 through 22. And I would just want to share with you that as we spend this week maybe in isolation, let us consider the Lord. Hebrews chapter 12 and verse 2, the Bible tells us that we should be looking unto Jesus, the author and finisher of our faith, who for the joy that was set before him endured the cross, despising the shame. I find that the more we focus on Jesus, the less we'll be distracted by what's going on around us. Lord bless you. Have a wonderful day.